Come with me to Birchwood for my physical science workshop.
Decide to do this in class, don't do what I'm doing now, do what I'm telling you to do. Men, if you want to have your wife rather upset, do this without a lab coat. Because remember, the copper sulfate is a salt that was derived from reacting a strong acid with a weak base. So when it is in a solution, you actually have strong acidic molecules, and if it spills in your clothes, you could lose this shirt because it will burn holes in your shirt. I promise you that. Trust me, I lost this shirt because of it. Then you just take some water that you just tested by drinking it a little bit of it, and you will see that hot water works better. It's quick dissolving then. But we're not going to boil a kettle for this now. Do make sure that all your copper sulfate crystals have dissolved, otherwise it will just replenish the ions as the reaction carries on. So do make sure that you dissolve all the copper sulfate crystals in your water. And you don't have to have a very concentrated solution. If you make it too concentrated, then the color change is going to be diminished. Then start with a copper rod. You put the copper rod in there, you will leave it there for minutes and hours, nothing is going to happen with it because copper ions can't attack the copper metal. It can't get electrons from it. Or you can also say it remains in equilibrium if you like. Then I have actually made a mark there on this sheet here. You can also, when you do this, explain to them the thing of the nature of the reactants and reaction rate. So I have here iron. I sort of took some steel wool. We put this in there, and there will be a reaction. It will not necessarily be very quick because the potential difference between iron and copper is not very big, but the reaction occurred. All right, you can see I just want to shake off the excess. So there, the steel wool